Honey, where are my socks? Honey, where are my socks? Honey, where?
Daddy, would you like some sausage? Daddy, would you like...
Fucker! You fucker! Fucker!
Oh!
Huh? What the f?
Hello again, this is Bionic Slime back again with a very special movie review. This time I'll be reviewing the movie Dragon Ball Evolution, and the reason it's so special is because, for those of you who do not know this, I am an insanely over-the-borderline retarded, obsessive-compulsive Dragon Ball fan. I'm a Dragon Ball Z nut, as I like to say, and this is a big deal for me, as it should be for anyone who has a foreign animated show can turn into a live big-budget American Hollywood movie. So, for that reason, I am taking a special observation towards this film and going to make this review longer. It'll be split up into possibly 2 or 3 more parts. And the first part is going to be my basic review schedule format, reviewed like any other movies. However, part 2 and possibly part 3 will be reviewing the series in a more detailed analysis and the comparisons between what they got right, what they got wrong. There's some Dragon Ball ranting that I needed to do in those in relation to the movie, and just going on the more deeper correlation to the series, because it's the one anime series I know inside and out better than others. It's my favorite anime series, so I feel it's kind of important for me as a Dragon Ball Z fan to take the time to do the deep analysis. But back to the review here. Dragon Ball Revolution is brought to you by 20th Century Fox Pictures. It is directed by James Wong and stars Justin Chatwin, Chow Yun-fat, Emmy Rossum, Jamie Chung, James Marsters, and June Park. The plot. Upon his 18th-year-old birthday, young Goku, who lives with his grandfather Gohan, sneaks off to a party to meet his beloved dream girl of Chi-Chi. However, while he's away, the evil alien overlord, Lord Piccolo, and his assistant Mai attack and kill Goku's grandfather Gohan while searching for something called the Dragon Balls. The Dragon Balls are 7 mystical orbs with stars in them, 1 through 7, and once all 7 Dragon Balls are gathered together, they will grant the user one perfect wish. So now Goku has to team up with various other characters such as Master Roshi, Bulma, Yamcha, and Chi-Chi in order to stop Lord Piccolo, get the Dragon Balls, and save the world from annihilation. Review of the plot. Being as someone who knows the anime series quite well, as I said, I felt this was a smart approach to take by going to the very end of the Dragon Ball series and going right on the Piccolo saga. It seems they combined the Piccolo Jr. with the King Piccolo saga here, which again makes more sense because God knows it would look so bad to see Kid Goku on screen. And I don't say it sarcastically, I mean it. It would look like Super Genius Babies 3 crap or some shit like that. It just would not look good. It's smart going for Goku as a teenager, and Piccolo is one of his most famous and favorite opponents, so that's in that regards I'm glad they did that. I kind of also glad how they went to the basic search of the Dragon Balls with the meeting of the same first characters, even though you're in farther into the saga, villain-wise, character-wise, you still have to catch up, so I'm glad that they still used the basic starter characters of Yamcha, Master Roshi, and Bulma. I was a little upset, very upset actually, that Krillin and Tien and Chaozu and those characters were left out, but can't really do much. The story is very straightforward, so if you know the show, and even if you don't, it pretty much sells itself. Review the characters. Justin Chatwin, I think, is actually a pretty decent actor. He plays Goku. However, I don't feel he was right for Goku. I don't think he really had the look, nor did he have the acting chops for it. He's young and fresh, and I don't think he had any real charisma out here other than a basic cardboard teenager character. He did stuff that Goku would never do, and he did basically things that every American teenager is doing right now. Jamie Chung as Chi-Chi, very same. She didn't really do anything outside of loving Goku. I give her credit for actually looking better than most of the other cast, and by that I mean I think she's freaking hot as hell. I know it's no better in the movie, but my God, as my brother said, it's distracting how hot she is. Chow Yun-fat, I always enjoyed him, but I think he really kind of half blew it with his performance, Master Roshi. He half got it down and he half got it wrong. I think he wasted too much time trying to be silly or more like Jackie Chan, as someone says, than actually being a character. He acted as more as a guide, and Master Roshi has a quite vivid personality, so I was a little disappointed to see it, because I've always seen great things from Chow Yun-fat. James Marsters and Emmy Rossum, I believe, are the standout actors of this film. Emmy Rossum, as Bulma, was just a great choice. She has the great looks for it. She has the attitude, the smart personality for it. They actually gave her more of a origin and flexible personality than the other characters, so I'm impressed with that. I'm also glad that that she really got it down better than I thought she would. I mean, even if they had to redo this movie, which I would really prefer they would, I would still want her to be Bulma, because I think she got it down pretty good. James Marsters, I think, is a very talented and a truly underappreciated actor. I think he's just brilliant actor, who people best know him as Spike from the badass, awesome show Buffy the Vampire Slayer, another favorite show of mine. I think he had great on-screen presence, but was not used properly. He really should have been in more scenes and had more dialogue. I mean, he has a great presence. I don't blame the actor for this. I blame the people making the movie for not using a great, talented resource like James Marsters more properly. Eriko Tamura is Mai, nothing really to sneeze about. Same with June Park as Yamcha. He got the character down, but I still think he needs a little more experience before I could call him a really good actor. I do, however, like the fact that he spoke in the same dialect and tone as the American dub voice of Yamcha, Funimation, Christopher Sabat. Whether that was intentional or not, I still liked it. A review of the music and the cinematography. Visually, in terms of like cinematography and camera work, this movie was actually very well. It was very nice. It was beautifully shot, very vivid with the colors and imagination. Special effects look kind of crappy at times, although Goku's Kamehameha at the end, which was just one of the few highlights of the film, which is awesomely done, absolutely amazing. I felt that the effects didn't really bring the show to life as efficiently as it should have. However, the music was very good, and I like the fact that the music had a very dark, ominous, and just very epic feel to it, as Dragon Ball should. I also like the fact that this is a little more back to the script, but I like the fact that they used some of the original character names, like how they contained Piccolo with the Mafuba spell. They referred to the Ozaru and all and the Namex and stuff like that. I like that, even though it's not a big deal. Cons about the film? Quite a few. I kind of mentioned them all. Poor special effects. Very thin character representations. Everyone here is very cardboard. As I said, the only ones who really got it right was Jamie Chung and James Marsters, and Chow Yun-fat kind of half-assed did it. I don't feel this movie really went the way Dragon Ball should have, and it just kind of felt all over the place. The few character interactions that they try to attempt don't really work too well because you have enough time to get used to the characters, and that ended up looking quite poorly. The story just unravels quite stupidly towards the end, and it's very clunky and unorganized, but it just did not go together like it should have. As a Dragon Ball movie, this movie is a total disaster. Let's just put it like that. It is structured and characterized Dragon Ball-wise completely horribly. However, on the plus side, it was a straight-up fun movie. I went in there not expecting much as a Dragon Ball fan. I saw it as a movie in itself, and in that regard, I feel it worked. Final wrap-up. As I said, as a Dragon Ball fan, this movie is just god-awful. The characters are very poor and inaccurate to their anime counterparts. The story was all over the place, full of holes and flops and mistakes. Special effects looked kind of campy and not as effective. On the plus side, I give props for Emmy Rossum as Bulma and James Marsters as Lord Piccolo. Chow Yun-fat would have made a good Master Roshi had he kept the looks and a little less zaniness to him. And the music was good. I like how they kept some of the original character names and just like techniques and all that. But overall, this was a failure as a Dragon Ball film. It's a fun film to watch. Kind of like Mortal Kombat Annihilation. It's so bad, it's fun, but I would not say it's something I'd want to buy, nor would I say I'd recommend it unless you're pretty bored or or you're just going to a show for a freebie. As a movie, in and of itself, not not judging based on anime-wise, I give Dragon Ball Evolution 1 star and a half out of 5. Stay tuned next for my remaining portion of the anime review connecting to Dragon Ball Evolution. That's all for now. Bye for now.